Hey guys, I want to give you a first look or an overview of the Aether Compass motorcycle pants, and unfortunately they just didn't fit for me, but I still want to kind of go over it because I do think it's a good product. I think that they have some really smart and innovative design things going on. They are a little slightly on the GQ slide scale of things, but initially I was looking at this pants and I was really impressed with kind of what they had going on for what I was looking for, which was a sturdy pair of jeans that I could wear. They'd be comfortable to wear in and out every day without having to look like I was wearing, you know, some of the advanced material spacesuits that some of these riding pants tend to become. Now, we'll get into sizing and the reason I'm not actually going to go with these pants in a little bit, but I'll kind of go over some of the features in case this is something you look for, or if you're actually fitting better inside their size parameters. But we'll just start here at the top. Alright, just starting here at the top, going to the button. It is a nice looking button, it's got good feel to it. However, it opens really easy, and I think that was one of the downfalls. I think this would have a little bit more secure enclosure. It may just be the sample that I happen to get. It is backed up with a Velcro piece, so it's not going to open directly on you. The Velcro is not terribly strong, as you can see. That was a little disappointing. They did go with a YKK zipper. It's got a nice touch. It's got their logo over the zipper pull. Again, YKK, you can't go wrong there. And we'll get into the inside in a second. The belt loops are very large and comfortable. You'll see there is a little bit of Velcro elastication here on this piece, so you can get a little bit tighter fit. The pockets have a nice cut to them, something you don't see all the time. And I would say the size of the pocket is quite nice, and you can kind of feel the mesh liner on the inside. Or if you follow the front right pocket all the way around, you'll see nice cut lines, very stylish. These aren't part of the pockets, and there is no rear pocket, simply because you're going to be sitting on this. So this is designed to be comfortable riding on the bike all day. Very nice touch here on the side pocket. It's a very small pocket. It does have YKK zippers again. Small little zipper garage here at the top, which is a nice touch. It is a little bit small. It only comes in a few inches, but it is designed to be accessed while you're sitting in the seating position on the motorcycle. And again, I do think the zipper garage is a nice touch. Keeps it all slick. Nothing's gonna, pop open in the event of a crash situation. All the stitching is very well made. Zoom out a little bit so you can try to see how they put a lot of thought and design into the articulated knee. I didn't have any issues with that. In fact, behind the knee you can see it's a separate piece, so you can get a little extra abrasion resistance, but you get a good nice bend here. Coming down to the end, to the cuff, you have a Velcro enclosure. Again, it's decent Velcro. It's not the greatest. I think for the money I would have expected a little bit better Velcro. This side here just feels like it needs a little bit more grab to it. Same zipper, nice YKK. Same zipper garage here at the top if you need this open. You got a small cuff, help get it over the boots. It is, again, sewing is great. I really enjoy the Scottish canvas that they decide to use, and you can start to see some of the liner, which we'll get into in a sec. Alright, small tag there, lifetime guarantee. Part of the reason it's worth it, D3O armor, which we'll get into in a second. There are two hip pockets which do feature the D3O armor. Very nice molecular armor. Part of the reason that really intrigued me into buying these pants. That fit on both sides, and then also the knees, which we'll get to. But you can see this really nice sort of athletic mesh liner. It's very comfortable. Alright, coming into the inside of the pants, you'll see that nice lining is throughout the entire jeans. Velcro on the enclosure is actually some of the strongest they've got on the pants. And then you'll see the D3O armor that's designed for the knee. Again, look in your research. D3O is really nice. It's soft, it's supple, it moves with you, it's not uncomfortable. And then what it does is it forms a actual rigid compound when it takes impact. So it remains soft and pliable until it has impact. And then all those molecular structures that they built into this turn into a hard structure. It's really worth it if you're going to pick up any other sort of motorcycle armor, pants, jeans, whatever. I highly recommend the D3O, and there is multiple levels of this, but nice comfortable fit. I look forward to using that in other garments. Alright, because this is just an intro look, a first look if you will, the last thing to cover is fitment and sizing. And that's kind of where we go wrong, for me anyway. Many of you guys that have met me know that I'm a big, tall guy. And, you know, if you look at the Aether's website, they have a sizing chart for most of their clothing. The Compass pants seem to have their own sizing chart that you can click on from the Compass page. And it's sized a little bit different. It's sized in numbers, and this is the size 5. This is the largest that they make. The waist in it is 41.5, something like that, I think, on their site, which is fine. I'm a 38 to 40. The waist for me fit fine. Like I said, I did have issues with this button wanting to come unsnapped a little bit, and the length, everything else was fine. It was just in this pelvic region. It was very tight, you know, right through this rise here, what they call in the pants, as I was told the other day. The rise is just too tight and constricting. Now, I believe this Scottish canvas will break in, but because of the expense of these pants and because they just didn't fit right off the bat, I don't know that I could take the chance in keeping these, hoping that they would break in and get more comfortable. Because, like I said, standing, not a problem. You know, it was a little tight and uncomfortable here, but in a seating position on a motorcycle, I could see where that could get very uncomfortable very quick for long rides. And it's really too bad. If they improve it or maybe come out with a different version, or they'll see this video and maybe think that this was an off pair, which is a chance happens between concept and production, especially if they're switching to a different factory made in the Philippines. On their website it does say it's made in in China. So I think they're on the right track. Like I said before, this probably isn't going to be addressed to a lot of my audience because you guys are probably a little bit lower budget minded, and this is a little bit more on the GQ side. However, if you're looking for a good sturdy pair of pants, if you fit within their sizing charts and everything else works out for you, I would consider looking at these. I did pick up these with I think a 30% off sale that they were going on, so it made it a little bit cheaper. But you know, something like that with this heavy duty canvas that's going to wear really well, it's going to be comfortable, it's going to be breathable. If you try to find any other reviews online, it's going to be very difficult. The only other people that it seemed actually wore this pants enough to give a proper review were some folks from Overland Expedition Portal. And I'll try to find that link and put it down below as well. Everything else on the internet, I even gave them a little sort of poke on social media, is just a regurgitation of their own website, which is fine if you're trying to get the word out that you've got these pants and whatever. But for the modern consumer that's looking for an actual review on these, which is why it saddens me that I couldn't wear these and give you a proper review, they're the only ones over at Expedition Portal, I think, that actually have worn these, you know, and not, like I said, it's just, it's a modern thing going on. You know, all these blogs and stuff like that, they take the same pictures off the website. They basically copy and paste the exact same stuff from the company's website, and they call it a review. And I'll leave my rant at that. If you're interested in it, let me know. I think it's a really cool company. Keep an eye on those. Tag them as a bookmark because they do have some really cool things coming out. This has been Beast with the Wandering Beast. Signing off. Thanks for watching, guys.